Okay, come on. Hi guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Mychael, and today I want to share with you how I cook dried pumpkin leaves in groundnut powder. This is one of Zambia's traditional meals, and it's beloved by most people, especially the members. Anyway, I won't go into those ethnic details, but it's called Ifisashi, CHIBWABWA. So join me today to cook this meal, and let's have fun together. And remember, make sure you take the precautionary steps because things can go wrong anytime in the kitchen. Okay, let's take a look at our ingredients, some of which are very optional, like the green bell peppers. So first, I'm gonna put the pumpkin leaves, the CHIBWABWA, in cold water and just give it a rough wash, a quick one, just to get rid of the loose impurities that may be there. I'm gonna set it aside in a glass bowl. You can use any bowl. Make sure to remove every impurity from the CHIBWABWA. Next, I'm gonna refill my dish, and then I'll soak the pumpkin leaves in the water, let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And in the meantime, I'll be prepping the eggplant. Just cut them up in half or in any size that you like. And I'm gonna sieve the groundnut powder because I want the larger particles to remain. I need only the fine powder. So let's continue washing the pumpkin leaves. You need to wash it in multiple successions. I think I washed it about 3 to 4 times just to make sure that every single impurity, dust, sand remains at the bottom of the dish. I'm gonna put it in the pot and make ready to go on the fire. I'm gonna add just enough water so that it only reaches the level of the surface of the pumpkin leaves. You don't need to add too much. Now I'm gonna add the tomatoes or tomatoes, depending. It's important to add tomatoes first when you're boiling something for a long time, guys. Trust me. The salt, and I'm gonna add this soda. It's not baking soda, it's a different kind of soda. I don't know its name exactly. I hope it's healthy, but it tastes hella good, I promise. So after a few minutes of cooking, your vegetables should look like that or something like that. So you let the tomatoes cook on the top of the pumpkin leaves, and then after it's cooked, you turn it, flip it, and stir it like that. It's really important also to let the tomatoes cook on the top of the vegetables. Trust me. Never feel shy to taste for salt. It's very important to make sure your seasoning is on point. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt because I needed a little bit more. Okay. So far so good. I like the composition. Right about now, I'm going to drop in the eggplants. We'll just distribute them evenly over the surface. And I'm gonna go on with some more tomatoes just to ensure freshness. Then let's add half of our red onion or shallot, and then half of our green bell pepper. I'm gonna add chili because Myfisashi, everybody needs a little bit chili, and I ensured that I chopped up these chilies so that they can give out that heat. So now let's put the groundnut powder. Some people prefer to mix the groundnut powder with water and then pour it in, but I prefer to do it this way. Cover that up. So that's the mixture, that's everything after a few minutes of cooking. So you can see that the groundnut powder has melted right in. It looks really good. It looks really good. So you can tell that it's cooked enough when you see that skin forming on the surface of the vegetables as a result of the groundnut powder. So this is about ready. Remember the green bell pepper that we saved? Well, this is the moment. And also the red onion, so that we ensure some freshness to our dish. Spread that in anyhow. So now let's cover it up, move it from the fire and let it sit for a few minutes and we'll come back. Okay guys, the food has been sitting in the pot for a few minutes now. So it's time for us to check it out and see how it's done. Would you take a look at that? Take a good look at me now. Remember that water that was boiling about on the surface? Yeah, me neither. Because it has now become some sort of a paste. That's what happens when it cools down. So it's really important to wait for it to cool down before you even serve. Because this is the consistency that you are looking for. This is the consistency that you need. Let's put it on a plate. This is my serving suggestion. I used okra soup, boiled okra soup, just to give it a little bit more drama. You can serve it without, it's okay. So there we go guys. This is dried pumpkin leaves cooked with groundnut powder. Very delicious. Well, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, a comment, suggestion, or anything that you love to say to me. Thank you for watching and see you next time.